challenges that Indian roads have to offer. Punch, despite being designed in a compact footprint, meets all the key capabilities of a true SUV. Large 16-inch tires with proportionate aspect ratios. 187 millimeters unladen ground clearance, vis-a-vis 150 to 170 millimeters seen in cars. A high approach angle of 20.3 degrees, departure angle of 37.6 degrees, and ramp over angle of 22.2 degrees. 370 millimeters water wading capability, vis-a-vis 300 millimeters available in most compact cars. Further, Punch projects the confidence and convenience of driving an SUV by offering combination of high command driving position for supreme all-round visibility, which is 15 to 20% better, with a dynamic roll that is in line with other cars. A high seating position coupled with 90 degrees opening doors aids easy ingress-egress even for the elderly family members. Best-in-class shoulder room and hip room. Up to 366 liters of boot space. Over 25 utility spaces for customers who like to carry their world with them when they are traveling on vacations. The powertrain on an SUV needs to offer an exhilarating driving experience. The Punch does this while also being frugal in its fuel consumption. We've introduced our new gen 1.2-liter Revertron BS6 engine along with DynaPro technology in the Punch. The DynaPro technology delivers ram air to the engine without much pressure drop, which aids in efficient combustion and superior power delivery. It enables great low-end torque and therefore a punchy driving experience. Punch will race from 0 to 60 kilometers in just 6.5 seconds and 0 to 100 in 16.5 seconds. Further, Punch will offer the idle start-stop feature, which will automatically turn off the engine when idling at signal or traffic, leading to better and more efficient fuel consumption. Another first for us is that we are not only offering the automatic option right at the launch, but we are taking the AMT story forward with some smart, innovative firsts to our name. Gear shifts through the AMT are now augmented with altitude-adjusted tuning maps, so that when you are driving through high-altitude terrains, the performance of Punch is not compromised. The kickdown function is integrated with the manual mode as well. This enables the customer to use the full breadth of performance in manual mode with added convenience. We are introducing the Traction Pro mode on Punch AMT, an industry first. This enables drivers to breeze through treacherous driving conditions where one of the wheels is stuck in mud or low traction surfaces. This feature again buttresses the capabilities of Punch compared to other cars. Alpha architecture has already set safety performance standards in its class. The energy absorbing body structure with an efficient load path to help avoid cabin deformation uses more than 40% high strength steel. The laser brazing for critical joineries contributes towards delivering a very strong safety package. To minimize driver injuries during an unlikely crash event, dual airbags, an anchor, pre-tensioner, and ISO fix with top tether for securing the child seat are also provided. While the ABS with EBD and cornering stability control comes as a standard across trims, we are always trying to improve the safety standards in our car one notch higher. With this in mind, we are introducing a segment-first feature called brake sway control in the Punch. This detects the tendency of instability during abrupt braking before the ABS kicks in to avoid vehicle swaying from the driving path. Punch will also come loaded with a tire puncture repair kit as a standard offering for additional safety and convenience. Punch has been extensively tested and validated across various terrains and geographies. It has accumulated more than 2 million kilometers by deploying more than 150 prototypes through through some of the harshest climatic conditions, stretching from the hot and arid environments of Rajasthan to the high altitude and extremely cold and tough terrains of Ladakh. From temperatures ranging from minus 10 degrees to plus 50 degrees centigrade and altitudes from 18,000 feet, Punch has been thoroughly stress tested and validated to take on what comes in its way and excel. Punch is manufactured at our state-of-the-art manufacturing facility in Pune, using more than 90% automation in the weld line, incorporating some of the latest welding and joinery technologies like laser brazing under watchful WCQ standards for manufacturing and quality process. We are confident that Punch will meet exacting standards of the discerning Indian customers and are extremely bullish it will punch much above its weight.
Deep in the mountains that make the Himalayas lie 6 of the highest peaks in the world, all seen here together to form a spectacle called the Sleeping Buddha, a panoramic view that can only be seen from an equally spectacular peak called the Peak of Sandakphu. When I was young, my grandfather would always tell me, no matter how difficult life becomes, there is always a road ahead, only if you first make one inside you.
The customers in this segment today aspire for a compact SUV that is tough yet comfortable, agile yet dependable, a true companion that tackles both the urban settings and the twists and climbs of the outdoors with utmost ease. Stepping into the unknown will be its ultimate test, all the way up to the peak of Sandakphu on the India-Nepal border.
बैटर है, नदी जैसा है, अभी गुस्से में है, अभी शांत भी है।
मानेभंजन से लेके संदकपुर तक तो अभी 31 है। जैसे फालुट जाएंगे तो 52 किलोमीटर का रास्ता है।
चढ़ाई भी है, ऐसा भी ऐसा है।
अगर बुरा दिन चलेगा तो मिनिमम 5 आवर्स लगेगा, क्योंकि रास्ता बहुत खराब है, फिर फॉग हो जाएगा, फॉग में बहुत प्रॉब्लम हो जाएगा। अभी ऐसा भी होगा, ये संदकपुर जो ऐसा है ना, ये तो 90 डिग्री का एंगल में पूरा रेंज भी मिलता है।
I am a bit worried, and it's not without reason that only 4-wheel drive vehicles with low range capability ply on this route. And today it's a bit different. We have an all new vehicle, and no vehicle in this segment has ever attempted anything like this before, to the best of my knowledge.
So you think the car can make it?
The question is, do you think the car can make it?
It's impossible.
व्हील वाला गाड़ी जा नहीं पाएगा, जाएगा भी तो अटक जाएगा रास्ता।
ऊपर तो बहुत खराब है, संदकपुर का रास्ता तो वर्ल्ड में खराब होगा।
नहीं हो सकता, ये फ्रंट व्हीलर के लिए अब नहीं बना है ना ये रास्ता।
नहीं हो सकता है।
She is the one and only granddaughter in the family to drive her grandfather's Land Rover. Yes, she was determined, and she had given words to her grandfather also that one day I'll go to Sandakpur.
The first lady driver, Land Rover driver, she is from Darjeeling only.
She was the first lady to drive from Manivanjang to Sandakpur.
She just changed everything.
All checks green, the weather's looking good. Alright Samantha, you ready to start the climb?
Papiashi sir, here we go.
Awesome, we are looking forward to seeing you in 4 hours.
Never come back without reaching the top.
The first 19 kilometers are a breeze. The hairpins are very short and steep. Here the car will need both power and agility. surprisingly gripping well even on wet surface. The climb is effortless till now.
Yes, she'll be able to do because driving is her passion.
When we see her, she is the motivation for us because while seeing her, we can know that we can also do something like that.
The altitude changes rapidly, so the surroundings change quickly and so does the whole weather. Then there's the vast skies of Meghma. It's one of the prettiest places en route to the top of Sandakphu. Here I always feel like I'm dancing in the clouds.
Wherever I go, but I feel like I'm in Alice in Wonderland that is going beyond everything. It's beautiful.
यहाँ पे जब बारिश होता है वहाँ पे धूप खिला होता है, जब वहाँ पे धूप होता है यहाँ पे बारिश होता है, मतलब कुछ कह नहीं सकते।
Samantha, I take it you've crossed Gariba's checkpost.
मेरा नाम दालामा है। हाँ, फॉरेस्ट का मैं यहाँ के इंचार्ज हूँ, फॉरेस्ट गार्ड। गहरी बस से फिर ऊपर चढ़ेगा, ऊपर तो ये बोल्डर का रोड है।
गहरीबा से जो ऊपर का जो रास्ता है कहीं कटा बोल के जो 2 किलोमीटर है वो बहुत खराब है।
So it's a very different vehicle. It's a petrol vehicle, doesn't have low range, it's a two-wheel drive vehicle. But the good thing is that it's got a very good ground clearance. The angle of approach and departure are fairly good. So we are confident that even if we attack these hairpins and this terrain at a slightly higher momentum to compensate for the lack of four-wheel drive ability, we should be able to make it without getting stuck or without any damage.